Okay, folks, so I think this is going to be my last one for today, so maybe next time I'll have maybe I'll go back in the backyard, but it's a little bit chilly out, and I don't particularly want to be cold while I'm filming. Anyhow, so I know I talked about Patricia Dunn's piece previously, but I wanted to pick something else out because her chapters were just really wonderfully practical. And I love that more than I do theory. I love practicality. Like, theory's great, but just show me the nuts and bolts and how to use this in the classroom. So I know last time I talked more about I can't even remember what I talked about now. Was it the rhetorical cards? Yes. And the rhetorical proof cards. I love that idea. But along with that, and this is something coming from somebody who is not artistic in the sense of I can't really draw at all. And so when I came across her section about drawing different things to help, kind of get the juices flowing and that sort of thing. Now, I love mind maps, and, for invention, I love using mind maps. But actually, like, drawing out a scene or something like that, it kind of freaks me out. And so I can just imagine, even as a student, I would be like, are you serious? You can't be serious about me drawing something. I don't know how to draw. But aside from that, what I really liked was the idea of graphing, because we can all draw boxes, right? We all know about the little lines here. Let me show you what page I'm on, 74, where they have the nice little graphs and everything. Now, I know this is something that would happen after, either I or the students have been into I'm thinking, for me, every time I read something, I think of application for myself first. That way I can kind of synthesize things and then maybe go in and figure out how to apply that to a classroom setting. Because if I don't know how to use it, I'm not going to be able to show a student how to do it. But for this particular thing, for the graphing, I thought it'd be extremely helpful to kind of see where I've got a little bit too much of something, where I need to cut back, where I need to add more information on different paragraphs and that sort of thing. And so and to be able to see it in a graph form, which is just really just like black and white, and there's very little interpretation needed. Is something that I think would be really helpful. It reminded me a little bit of this program that I use to write all of my academic and all of my creative writing pieces, which is Scrivener. And it has this function where it'll go through and it'll show you which words you use the most. And once you get past the A's and the D's and all that nonsense, you really start to see the words that you, maybe you hit a little bit too frequently, which helps you as a writer to, to be a little bit more varied in your vocabulary. But I thought that this graphing exercise would be a similar tool that would be really useful in helping students to see just where they really have too much and in length. And they could do this with word count, with paragraph sizes, with just all sorts of different ways for them to be able to graph and to see where they're going with their essay. And anyhow, so an alternative for all of us who are not great drawers, artists or drawers, I can't even speak properly anymore, would be this graphing exercise. I'm gonna have to give it a shot once I actually have an essay that I can, maybe for the essay that's coming up in the rhetoric class, I'll try to see where I'm at with it, especially when I'm in the, when I've gotten my first draft done and I'm looking at revising and tightening up and moving some stuff around. And anyhow, I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right, so this is going to be my last one for today. I will talk to you guys later. See you on Monday.